Hello, I just finished my fourth James Bond novel. I'm reading them in the order that they were written. And this one, Diamonds Are Forever, I just finished it this morning, is my least favorite of the four. So, Casino Royale is the first one, Live and Let Die was the second one, and Moonraker was the third one. Moonraker was my absolute favorite out of these four so far. Live and Let Die would have been second place so far. Casino Royale would have been third because it's short and quite depressing. And this one is my least favorite because there's really not that much action in it compared to the other ones. There's a lot of moving around and going to different places and things like that. But for the most part, it's basically American mob kind of stuff. It's gritty, involves a lot of thuggish guys with handguns and um, a lot of driving around from place to place, flying from place to place, some trains in there. A lot about Las Vegas and a casino gambling, which is kind of surprising. There wasn't a heck of a lot to do with the diamonds. The diamonds were just the network of finance that they were gaining from, but their organized crime is more discussed than the diamonds per se in this book. And the final conflict at the end was kind of short, and it didn't really come off as that dramatic compared to like Moonraker was an epic finale. So was Live and Let Die. A comment about the racism. There's some in this book. Live and Let Die was highly racist. In this one, there was some racism in it that was pretty extreme, but it was a lot less of it than in Live and Let Die. So I just want to throw that in there. I'm not going to give you too many actual spoilers, but just if you like gritty mafia type, um, thuggish hand fight, gun kind of stuff, you might dig this book. But I didn't really like it that much. The Moonraker was more, we're going to launch a missile and blow up the world kind of thing. And the finale of Live and Let Die was pretty dramatic. It was a big boat scene involving sea creatures that were violent, and it was pretty interesting and different, weird. And then Casino Royale had a lot of good gambling in it and some like car chase scenes in it and stuff. So, but this one, like I say, wasn't very dramatic. It just didn't seem like. I found myself thinking that it meandered a lot in a weird way. It wasn't organized, and I thought, well, if it's based on Ian Fleming's like real case studies, that kind of would make sense, I suppose, that it wouldn't follow typical script that you're used to reading or seeing in a movie. It might be more actually lifelike. But that said, it kind of jumps all over the place, and it kind of, what is going on? Um, but I was just not hooked in this one as much. So this is fourth place so far. I'm going to be reading From Russia with Love next. I have that here. That's the fifth book in the series. And you might have noticed that like Moonraker was a not Sean Connery, but the other guy. Can't think of his name. He was the star in the movie. So the movies are in different order than the books, and I'm reading it in book order. So if you do that, just understand that you're looking at different succession of movies. And like Moonraker, the movie was really corny and people didn't like it that much, but the book was outstanding. So not really the same experience reading these as it is watching the movies. So far, I'm not sure if I prefer the book series over the movie series. Hard to say. Some of the things that you're used to in the movies that have become more stereotypical James Bond, like Shaken Not Stirred and all those kinds of things, they're a lot less prevalent in the books. A lot less catchphrasy or whatever you want to call it. So there's a style that the movies have that people might like more than the books, because the books kind of come across not so stylish, I guess. They come across just more matter of fact spy life kind of thing. So anyway, I don't want to tell you exactly what happens in this, but it's not bad. It's okay, but it's not as good as Moonraker. So that's my short summary here.